So if you are a content creator, what is the direction you should be heading right now? Should it still be building a following, an audience, developing your reach, how many people you can get your message out to? Or is there something different we should be looking into? Should you be looking into building an infrastructure and possibly even a studio? We're going to take a look at this. This is from an article, Fast Company. It's called, the title of it, Why the Smartest Creators Are Building Studios. It says, if the last 10 years were about creators building audiences, the next 10 will be about them building infrastructure. We're entering the era of the creator-led studio. It's already happening. Creators are turning themselves into multi-dimensional entertainment businesses. They're not just building content pipelines, they're building worlds, structuring teams, developing IP, launching products, and curating and hosting IRL experiences. They're weaving content, community, and commerce into something bigger with the mindset of founders and the ambition of studio executives. So this is, I think that we already saw the writing on the wall. As the algorithms are constantly changing, it's not about building your following, your audience, subscribers. All that is becoming just vanity metrics. And the things that you're creating and putting out there are more likely going to go towards interest. The algorithms are all about where is the interest happening, and it's almost, we need to adjust before we're left behind. And I think this whole idea of building studios and infrastructure is something to take notice of. Creators are becoming studios, not in the traditional sense, not high rises, backlots, or broadcast slots, but in a way that's native to the internet and modern day technologies. Fast moving, audience first, built around trust and consistency. It's a shift from I make content to I build programming. I do brand deals to I own the formats. I am the brand, I build brands. This is a completely different mind shift. And I know that people that got into this game, like YouTube came around with 2006-ish. And so it's like this is very new. I mean, the whole internet is new, relatively speaking. So this is, I almost like it's getting into hyperdrive, how fast we got to be ahead of the game if you want to have something that's going to get in front of people and get the audience that's going to be the best for you. Because, I mean, not all audiences are created equal, and you might not need everybody. You might not want everybody that's out there. The people that you want to reach are the people that maybe share more of your interest in your end game, what you are wanting to build a relationship with. If you're wanting, I mean, I think I always hear it's so much more important to get those people that are fanatic over you and over what you are interested in, because the thing that's going to last the longest, if you're a creator out there, it's going to be it's something you love, that you're passionate about. Otherwise, you're just going to fizzle out. You can only go so long talking about something if you don't care about the news, you better stop talking about the news, because your passion's not going to come through. So, I mean, it's finding the things that matter the most to you and connecting with the people out there that share those same interests. This is like very interesting because it's a complete mind shift, and I think everybody should take notice if you are in this space, if you care about this at all. If the light has been turned on where you are no longer just, I want to be a consumer of content, but I want to produce it. I want to create it, I want to make something valuable for someone else. And I think it's getting out there and constantly doing it, and you'll figure it out as you go along, as opposed to being a perfectionist and saying, I got to create the best thing imaginable. I think you got to have your bumps, your bruises, and the things that you're going to go through. That's going to refine you and make it deliverable to the people that's going to reach the best. You know, I think getting your face out there, getting a connection with people, but finding that target audience that is, I mean, sharing the same loves that you have and the things that you are passionate about and care about. So it's really interesting. It says what's driving it. I want to continue a little bit further. One, creators are maturing into operators. Creators who have the desire to go after this opportunity are no longer solo acts. They're founders. They're hiring, building teams, thinking in pipelines. product market fit, and distribution economics. They're not chasing virality. They are building staying power, and it's working. It says, I explored previously when I discussed the shift from creator to entrepreneur. Now it's evolving again from entrepreneur to studio builder. One important call out though, this isn't for every creator, and it isn't to diminish the incredible value to come from remaining small and mighty. There will be a thriving segment of creators who stick to what they're doing. However, I believe that the biggest share of audience and money will be held in the relatively few who become studio builders. If you want to get ahead of the game, I think this is it, getting into this space of infrastructure. What is going to repeatable content creation as opposed to just something I'm imagining and hoping something will just go viral. Please go viral, as opposed to thinking long-term, long game, as opposed to just short dopamine rushes and then just fizzling out. So this is something to take notice of. Think about the long game, infrastructure, building studios, creating something, teams, as opposed to just being maybe even a solo act out there, and maybe not getting a community around you of people that share the same passion and that care about the same things that you love and the things that you are driving towards. All right, so I thought this was very interesting because it's definitely up my alley. This is what I care about, what I think is going to last, especially as the shift has happened from Hollywood to real people that are able to just make things that they love and they care about. And with the rise of AI, this is going to bring it into the hands of a lot of people, that it's not going to be just for the few out there that just got lucky. So make your own luck. All right, we'll leave it at that. If you've enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Follow me on X and Instagram at Brandon Fogel. All right, have a great day. Peace, everyone.